Welcome to NYNJPA Weather, your severe weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Good morning. It is Thursday, August 11th, 2011, and we are heading towards the weekend. And we couldn't end this week in any better way. High pressure is in control, and as a result, dew points are crashing rapidly. This light blue area right here over central and southern New Jersey ranges anywhere from 56 to 60 degrees in dew points, and it's a little bit higher in humidity along the immediate New Jersey coast, southern New Jersey coast, anywhere from 60 to 64 degrees Fahrenheit in dew points. And then all the way in the interior, we're in the 50s. The dew points will continue to crash through the day, and you'll notice it this afternoon. Now, as far as temperatures are concerned, they're going to be rather cool too. Well, compared to what we've been dealing with over the past several weeks. How about lower to mid 80s, even a few upper 70s over parts of Long Island? This is basically an excellent weather pattern for any outdoor activity. And I know that there's the Mets and Yankees game over in Queens and in the Bronx this afternoon, around 12 o'clock for the Mets and 1 o'clock for the Yankees. And if you're going out there, enjoy the day. Be sure to bring sunscreen though, because the sun's going to be pretty strong, and although you won't feel hot, you can burn pretty quickly. So let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture. And right now, this is the current picture, and you can see we have dry air at the surface, and we have dry air aloft, and we have one impressive upper level low sitting up over the St. Lawrence River Valley. And when we put this into motion, you could see this upper level low driving towards New England. And the one thing that I find really impressive with this upper low is that it's remaining intense this far in latitude. And the reason why that's impressive to me is that these upper level lows are cold core systems, which basically means it intensifies based on the strength of the thermal gradient in the atmosphere, the difference in temperatures. And we're already seeing impressive, intense upper level lows already developing over eastern North America. And it's going to be something to keep an eye on as we move into the later August period and also for September and October. But for the most part, this high pressure system will continue to slide to the east and will remain in control all the way through Saturday. So if you have any plans for outdoor activities through Saturday evening, go out and enjoy them. They're going to be perfect. But first, before I go into the forecast for the rest of the weekend, let me go down to the tropics because I have some interesting disturbances to show you. I think probably these two disturbances catch your attention, and they should. Now, yesterday I discussed that this disturbance had two low-level circulations, and it still does. This one is clearly the weaker of the two, and this one down here is becoming dominant. Meanwhile, another strong wave moved off the African coast, Africa right here, and it also is exhibiting a strong mid to low level circulation. Both of these features are still disturbances. They're not tropical depressions, but they're clearly something to watch. And you could see as they come off. Now, unfortunately, this far out in the Atlantic, the satellite pictures are every 6 hours, but you can kind of get the idea of the development of this feature and the development of this feature coming off. When we refresh it just for a second, you can see that these two disturbances clearly are showing the potential for development. We're going to have to keep an eye on them. And you know what, to be honest with you, this also may be something to watch for the shipping lanes as it breaks off from this disturbance and perhaps also develops on its own. So we have a lot of activity starting to perk up over the eastern Atlantic, and it should get pretty interesting. And I have more details about both of these disturbances in the tropical threat analysis for premium members. And right now, if you sign up as a basic member, you actually get a free 7-day trial to check out the premium section. And I think for these two disturbances, I would certainly take advantage of that offer. Now let's take a look at the model guidance. This is the GFS model guidance. And as you can see, high pressure is in control all the way through Saturday. Now, By Saturday afternoon, you can see there's a strong disturbance sitting up over the Great Lakes. Now, I'm using the GFS model guidance, but the European model guidance is performing reasonably well as well. The only problem I'm having with the model guidance right now is that it's really intensifying the base of this trough, and it's a positively tilted trough too. And I'm a little bit suspicious that the base of this trough is way too overamplified. And as a result, you get, let me slide this over here, you can see that. You get this area low pressure and cold front that moves very slowly on Sunday and produces a great deal of showers and isolated thunderstorms, but this is mostly rainfall because you have winds coming in from the east ahead of this low pressure system, and it's generally a stable air mass in place with this advancing low pressure system. By 96 hours, this is Sunday evening, it's trying to produce a second area of low pressure. It's really baggy, but then it tries to pull in another low pressure along the New Jersey coast. And look what it's doing at 500 millibars. One strong disturbance. It has this disturbance just kind of pointing down here. Notice the heights. They go sharply to the south. I have some serious doubt about this development and the way that the GFS is trying to develop this area of low pressure. And to be honest with you, the European model guidance isn't really all that much better. It's trying to produce a very strong upper level disturbance, cutting off from the rest of the polar jet stream. And so you end up with this negatively tilted trough and area low pressure lingering on for Sunday and Monday. I think for right now, given the way that the pattern is developing in the Pacific, that this area low pressure will produce scattered showers and a few thunderstorms on Sunday, but will be exiting into the Atlantic on Monday. And I think what's happening here is that the model guidance is trying to handle all these disturbances and tries to phase it into one area low pressure. Now we'll have to watch this, but I have my doubts that it's going to be this intense of an area low pressure. And then for next week, we have excellent weather conditions again for, let's say, Monday afternoon all the way through Wednesday. High pressure is in control with clear skies, low humidity, and temperatures near normal in the upper 70s to mid 80s. I don't think you can get a better weather pattern for August. Thank you for trusting in NYNJPA Weather as your severe weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. To find the latest weather information and severe weather coverage, always trust in NYNJPAweather.com or find NYNJPA Weather on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Have an excellent day.